Sad news, 9 fired dead, several injured as bomb explodes at Borno bus stop, according to Sahara report. Today being June 1st, 2025, 9 people have been fired dead following a bomb explosion at a local bus stop in Mairari village, Gusamala, local government area of Borno State. It was gathered that the deadly blast was caused by an improvised explosive device, IED, which was planted at a bus stop. According to this particular news, the explosion occurred around 11 a.m. on Saturday, 11 a.m. on Saturday, which happens to be yesterday, 31st of May, 2025, and many people were reportedly injured. So the Punch report that the Speaker of the Borno State House of Assembly, known as Right Honorable Abdulkarim Lawan, has confirmed that 9 people were killed by IEDs planted by terrorists at a local bus stop in Mairari village, Gusamala local government area of Borno State. It is unfortunate that 9 of my resilient constituents were killed by planted IEDs while waiting to board vehicles at a local bus stop in Mairari village, Lawan said. May Allah grant their souls Ajantu Firadus. I also pray for the swift recovery of those currently receiving treatment in hospitals in Monguno and Meduguri. The Speaker equally lamented the continued attacks on the region, noting that Mairari village had previously been resettled twice with full civil authority, making it unique in Gusamala local government area, but had again been deserted due to renewed Boko Haram and ISWAP activities. He equally explained that many displaced residents currently taking refuge in Monguno, Gazamala, and Meduguri frequently return to Mairari to farm. Unfortunately, terrorists monitoring their movements planted IEDs at a local bus stop, which exploded while they were waiting to board commercial vehicles back to their destinations. Lawan extended his condolences to the families of the deceased and those injured in the blast. He also appealed to the military and other security agencies to intensify efforts to restore security in Gusamala, particularly in Gudumbali, the council headquarters, and Mairari village areas, which have long remained under the control of Boko Haram without any civil authority. According to this particular report, the spokesperson for the Borno State Police Command, he initially answered the call when he was called but did not speak. So subsequently, when the reporters of this report calls this spokesperson, which happens to be the police command in Borno State, he did not answer his call. And he did not equally reply to all the text messages which were sent to him. On May 29, 2025, a deadly ambush in the Mate area of Borno State, where 9 members of the Civilian Joint Task Force lost their lives following an intense overnight battle with suspected Islamic State West Africa Province ISWAP or Boko Haram insurgents, takes place, which happens to be 2 days ago on Thursday. So according to a situation report from Counter-Terrorism Unit, CTU, Base 8, the attack occurred in the early hours of Tuesday, May 27, 2025, around 1:10 a.m. Heavily armed insurgents launched an assault on CJTF positions in Mate, sparking a fierce gunfight. You see? So, the CGTF, a volunteer security group that supports the Nigerian military in the ongoing counter-insurgency operations in the northeast, engaged the insurgents in a prolonged battle despite being outnumbered and under intense fire. The CJTF managed to repel the attackers, inflicting significant casualties and forcing them to retreat. Tragically, as the CJTF members attempted to recover the body of one of their fallen comrades, they triggered an improvised explosive device planted by the retreating insurgents. The resulting blast killed 9 CJTF members instantly. The report also confirmed that several civilians captured by the insurgents during the attack were later brutally executed before the terrorists fled the area. They planted IED and CJTF, who went to recover one of their deceased body on their way back to their camp, stepped on the IED, and 9 of the CJTF died, according to their reports in X app. Today, being 1st of June, Nigerians are waking up with sad news of what is happening in the northeast part of the country, especially in Borno State. We are jubilating a few days ago that Nigerian troops, that is the military of Nigeria, killed a popularly known terrorist commander, Amir Ahmed, who was placed a bounty of 100 million naira. He was killed during an attack. So today we woke up with a sad news that about 9 people have lost their life as a result of an explosive device in a bus stop. Where people wait for bus. This is exactly where this thing happened. Honestly, what is going on in this country? Every day we keep hearing bad news, from one bad news to another bad news. Nigeria, are we not tired of this bad news? The rate that people are dying in Nigeria is really alarming. But the so-called Nigerian politicians, they don't care. They are not after the lives of the citizens of the country. They are not after our protection. They are not after our security. They are not after anything. The only thing they are after is their pockets, their own selfish interest, what they can gain. Why people are dying on a daily basis as a result of terror attacks here and there in the country. You see, since 1914 till now, Nigeria has never had a single race in a single day because of these terror attacks from different terror groups. Before, it was publicly known as Boko Haram. Later, they started emanating from different groups with different names. Honestly, and we have people that we call militaries. What are their work? What are they doing? What exactly is their work? We equally have France military base in the northeastern part of the country. Yet all these calamities keep befalling the citizens of the country. What are the France militaries doing in Nigeria? It's a question. I keep saying this. We have, Tinubu brought France military base in Nigeria after Senegal and different other countries pursued them. Tinubu opened his arms and welcomed them. Ever since he opened his hands and welcomed these people in Nigeria, it has been from one problem to the other. We equally saw helicopters supplying ammunition to this terrorist group in Nigerian bush. The so-called Nigerian police, military army, and the politicians, they have not discussed this particular issue even in the National Assembly. They have not looked for a way to quench or to put to an end all these terrorist attacks in Nigeria. The only thing they are looking for is how to look for whom to jail. Is to look for how to collect money from innocent traders in Obogu market in Onitsha. They are only looking for how to jail innocent Nigerians. Very dark man is their problem. Innocent Nigerians that are spreading monies are their problem. Do you get the point now? Whereas Boko Haram members are abusing, killing and tormenting different villages in Nigeria. What are France military base? What are they doing? France militaries, what are their works in Nigeria? We just want to know, what role are they playing to ensure that security is being, restored in Nigeria? What are their roles in restoring stability of security in the country? As people that have their military base in Nigeria, that are, people that we thought that are capable, of putting to an end all these terror attacks. Rather, ever since they came into Nigeria, it has been from one nightmare to other. The mayhem keep increasing. Does it mean they are the ones sponsoring these insurgencies? Does it mean they are the ones sponsoring all these attacks? Is a question, because there was a video I saw one certain time where a Fulani herdsman was equally saying that they doesn't have money to buy all these ammunition. That the government are the ones sponsoring them. That the government are the ones buying all this ammunition and supplying it to them. And if you check all the records we have on the social media spaces, especially the ones we have seen with our very eyes, the one that happened last month, where an helicopter was seen dropping hefty ammunition to these terror groups. The question we ask ourselves, can a poor man afford the rate of helicopter? The answer is no. It shows and indicates that the people that are sponsoring these people are really capable and they have an evil agenda, while they are using these people to make sure that they wipe anything that's obstructing them from getting their agenda. You see, you look at what the Westerners are doing. We are talking about Said, what Said have done in the country, talking about so many things. What they say about Siklo? Say the way Burkina Faso military and the president of Burkina Faso abuse the dealing with these Fulani terrorists in their country. We have presidents, we have senate presidents, we have FCT minister, we have different kinds of security operatives in the country. Then why is it that terrorist attacks keep happening here and there? We claim we are giants of Africa. Giant of Africa that cannot protect its citizens. Is that one a giant of Africa? Honestly, Nigeria is gone. Nigeria has spoiled beyond repair. According to one man like that, he said that it is time for us to defend ourselves. Try to defend yourself and protect yourself from any kinds of attack, from any insurgents, from any person, provided it is an attack. Self-defense is allowed. And the same self-defense is what they want to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. Because Simon Ekpa protected his people. He defended his land. Yet this Nigerian government using Igbos to fight our Igbos. Bianca Ojukwu. I hear that Bianca Ojukwu is one of the people that are behind the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. Bianca Ojukwu, are you equally aware of all the terror attacks that is happening in Nigeria? Especially the one going on in Southeast. There is a particular place in Imo State called Onimo. This Okigwe Owerri Road. That place these days is now a deadly zone. People that are living in those vicinities are no longer sleeping with their two eyes closed. Because of heavy gunshot they keep hearing every day, both morning, afternoon, and night. And your problem is to put to an end Mazi Simon Ekpa's work. And all you could think of is to jail your brother Mazi Simon Ekpa. You have turned to a slave because of the little small position that this man known as T-Pen, as the president of the country. The president of the country, the small position that he give you. That is why you now decide to jail your own brother Mazi Simon Ekpa. How many Nigerians, especially people from the southeastern part of the country, your own ethnic group, how many of them have you protected? Apart from your husband, Ojukwu, let Odumegwu Ojukwu, how many Igbo people have you protected? How many times have you risen against all these insurgent attack against Igbo people? Recently, Nigerian militaries are doing Operation Python dance in Okigwe. Are you not fully aware of what is happening? So many things are going on in Imo State. Ali Igbo Trata as a result of insurgent attack from different Fulani terrorist groups and even the terrorist groups in Nigerian military uniform. You get the point now? Nigeria is in fact, the crisis in Nigeria is too much. The question is, how can we tackle insecurity in the country? Is unity the best way to tackle insecurity in the country? Is division the best way to tackle insecurity in the country? To me, I will only oblige that it is better we go our separate ways. Number one, Nigeria should not be one because we have different identities. Not just identities, we have diversity in culture, diversity in language, in tradition, in religion, in understanding. It is always hard for you to see Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo coming in congruency for a particular reason. It's always hard. Now we are hearing that they want to form a coalition to vote Tinubu out come 2027 as a result of his weaponizing poverty in the Nigeria using his present government. Atiku, El-Rufai, Peter Obi, Amechi, Burtai, and Kano of Emir of Kano State. They are now joining hands in coalition to ensure that comes 2027 that Tinubu will not emerge as the winner of Nigerian presidential election. The question is that the best solution? Again, will Atiku give up on P2B to contest for presidential election in that their coalition party? Is a question, because what we heard openly is that Atiku was offering P2B a VIP slot. P2B of all people, that Nigerians are longing and waiting to cast their votes as the president of the country, you are now offering him a VIP slot. You see the question? So the best thing and the best way to solve all this problem in Nigeria, because Nigeria is too verbose, is for us to divide and go our separate ways. Biafrans, handle your own affairs by yourself. Yorubas, handle your own affairs, and they show that security is tight in your own country. Or Yariwas, to your tent, O Israel. What is it again? Everybody go your separate ways, handle your problems and sort it out. This way we can be able to confront these insurgent attackers and fight them once and for all. Then we will know where all these attackers are coming from. Then we know where all these insecurities are emanating from, and look for a way to eliminate it forever. My lovers and my viewers, there is no essence to continue talking too much, because we know that Nigeria of today is jeopardized with terror attacks, both north, south, east, and west. That is the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria. Not only terror attacks from all these terrorist groups, hunger attacks, poverty attacks, police brutality attacks, EFCC attacks, NAFDAC attacks, politicians attacks, oppressors attacks, and all kinds of attacks has jeopardized the peace of the life of the citizens of the country. And we are saying enough is enough. May the soul of these 9 people that lost their life as a result of this bomb blast in the bus stop in Borno State, may their gentle soul rest in perfect peace, and may God accept their soul. And may God give the family of these particular people the fortitude to bear the loss of their family members. What is your opinion, my lovers? Feel free to drop it in the comment section. If this is your first time coming across our YouTube channel, please subscribe. Turn on the bell button so you always get notified whenever we post our latest content. Feel free to drop your opinion. Thank you for watching. Christy TV got you covered in all latest Nigeria news.